This guy has actually come from the Eastern Shore. Let's go. Man, we went back about like 7 years. We've been doing comedy for about 7 years. Dick Satori! Give it up for Dick Satori! What's happening, everybody? My name is Dick. I'm an addict. Shit, sometimes I get my group therapy sessions confused. There's the AA meeting in the back if you were looking for one. I am happy to say I'm a person in long-term recovery. I've been clean and sober for 5 years, 9 months, 18 days. Who's counting, right? And I'm just addicted to comedy, so thank you guys for enabling me. I appreciate it. No, I fucking love comedy, man. I don't know if comedy saved my life, but it definitely saved my sanity. You know, and the come down is so much better. You won't find me walking the streets at 4 a.m. either looking for an open mic, you know. Who's got that good mic? Looking for a dude named Mike? Come on, just put it in my hand. How much you got? $5. All right, one joke. Knock, knock. Fuck, it's the police. Jesus. Oh, man. You guys could have laughed longer on that. I ran all the way over there. A lot of times when people drink, you know, they like it neat or they like it on the rocks. I would just skip the alcohol and go straight to the rocks. Who's with me? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not saying I did a lot of cocaine, y'all, but this was my Coke straw. I turned down a free trip to Disney World because of their policy, no cutting lines. I'm just saying. But people would be like, you know, why did you start smoking it? And I honestly, I thought it would be less obvious if I smoked cocaine instead of snorting it. Because when you're paranoid and you're trying to do a bump, you feel like it looks like this. There's no like FDA warning on a bag of rocks either that tells you gotta consume it with a key lime pie at night just to maintain the physique of an extra on The Walking Dead. No. Also, unknown side effects included every time I sneeze, I'd be like, but that's one way to get your head in the clouds, right? Oh, man. Hey, guys, look, it's Carrot Rock. So I can't help but, like, wonder, like, was I born an addict, or was it, like, genetic? You know, did it come from my dad's love of black licorice and my mom's love of peach schnapps, or, you know, I was trying to get my head around this, like, and I was asking, and apparently when I was a little kid, I was given this yellow blanket, and when I was born, and I just carried it around forever. I'd suck my thumb, and I'd rub the silk on it like an infant speedball. It was adorable. And I wore that thing down to a dirty little nub, and until it just disappeared, and I lost my mind. I stayed up for like a week straight, and I finally kicked, and I stopped sucking my thumb. That's right, my name's Dick. I'm a recovering thumb sucker. Tomorrow I might suck every fucking thumb I see, but today I'm dry. Just for today. Thanks for letting me share. I called it my good tough, and everyone thought that was so cute until it finally dawned on me. I was out trying to cop some dope, and the guy's like, hey, I got this new stuff, I got this. I'm like, man, just give me the good tough. Wait a minute. I was looking for the good shit all along. I'm working on that one. Thanks for your honesty, I appreciate it. Keeping it real. But no, man, I don't know, man. When I was about 11 years old, I discovered getting dizzy. Where are my twirlers at? Y'all ever fuck with twirling? This dude knows what I'm talking about. Man, my dad busted me though. I was in the basement, and I'm just whirling my tits off, man. And he's like, what the hell are you doing? I was like, this is my alternative to using drugs. He's like, damn, Dick. So if you weren't spinning in circles, you'd be in an abandoned treehouse, shooting up pixie sticks. It's so embarrassing, Dad. You snort pixie sticks. Because I'm gonna be 41 in about 10 days. So we had the DARE program. You guys remember that? It was so effective, right? Drug abuse resistance education. Like, I've been building up my resistance to drugs for 30 years. That wasn't enough. But like, yeah, I mean, it was the 90s, and might have well stood for like, drugs are really excellent. And these two fat cops that come in with like this display case and like, don't do drugs. Looks like a lunchbox, man. But I think the only time I just said no is when I misunderstood the question. You know? But the problem was like the spokesperson was like Nancy Reagan. Like she was like the face of the war on drugs, right? And I guess she was gonna get people to stop doing drugs by looking like she did half of the cocaine in Bolivia before they filmed the commercial. Anyway, I do find it ironic, the entire time I was a raging drug addict, I was never once homeless. But now, almost 6 years clean and sober, I'm living in a half bedroom, no bath. Parked at the Walmart Astoria, because I'm not ready for the motivational speaking circuit, you know. Be sure to check out my TED Talk, How to Get Out of the Bar and Into Your Car. Y'all will know success till you travel this great country. Peeing in a Gatorade container, sleeping at Planet Fitness, and delivering food to people's house from the comfort of your home. Oh, man. Yeah, and sometimes people like give me shit. They like find out that I do jokes about doing drugs. I'm like, oh, I guess you're like the poster boy for recovery. Like, fuck you, you know? Like, what does that even look like? I don't know what would be a worse commercial, a commercial for recovery or a commercial for hard drugs. Like, the commercial for recovery would be like, da-da-da-da-da, I'm kind of dealing with it. Reality. He's the most interesting man in the church basement. Oh, man. Oh, what was I going to say about that? Anyway, or the commercial for hard drugs. Are you tired of paying your bills on time? Yeah. Friends and family trust you too much? Well, in just 12 months, you can lose your girlfriend, your kid, and your teeth. But wait, there's less. Not now, when you throw in the towel, we'll throw you in a casket. Syringes sold separately. Oh, man. But, yeah, no, I before I got in recovery, dating was pretty hard, but now, almost 6 years clean and sober, y'all, dating is impossible. I don't know, I still don't know any pickup lines besides you want to get high. Really, if anybody knows any, I'd love to hear them. The problem is, girls like, yes, and I'm just like, well, I can't, I got a disease. Oh, shit, it's not what... I'm like, I'm in a program. She's like, Bachelor Nation? Like, it's like this secret group. And she's like, Illuminati. I'm like, no, come on. Let's just have a couple of Shirley Temples back at my place. It's parked right over there. But I did meet this girl recently. I've been getting into yoga. Got my yoga teaching certification. I'm now officially an unemployed yoga teacher. Thank you. And namaste broke. I just spent all my time doing comedy, recovery, and yoga. Comedy, recovery, and yoga. I want to crunch it into one meeting. It's called Cry. We have a meeting in my van after the show if you want to join me. Some hot yoga. That's what I'll be doing in my pillow tonight. But I meet this girl, right? She had a Fitbit on. She's like, I did 10,000 steps today. I was like, damn, I did like a sun salutation last week. She's like, yeah. And I climbed 5 fences, and I swam 3 swimming pools. I was like, oh shit, that's not a Fitbit. That's an ankle monitor. She's on the run. I was like, honey, if you just took 12 steps, you might not need that thing. Because that's what I get for dating at AA meetings, you know? It seems like the logical place for anonymous sex. Am I right? I didn't see the light yet. Did we get the light? How much time do I got, buddy?
1 minute.
We got 1 minute. Anybody want to talk about anything in particular? Sex. All right. Anybody else? I've had this debilitating attraction to lesbians my whole life. I know that's wrong, and that's why God made female-to-male twinks, but that's another topic. So I had this girl friend, she was a friend, but she was a girl. And I talked about like my mad pussy eating skills, or so I thought. And when I met her, she was like pretty much a lesbian, but by the time we were knowing each other, she was complete dyke. All right. But one time out of the blue, she comes out of my bathroom, drawers around her ankle. She's like, so what's up with those pussy eating skills? And I was like, blah, 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 blah. So I go in there, she's like, don't stick your dirty ass fingers inside me. And I was like, how am I gonna get to the G-spot? I was like Michael Jordan, like doing a layup. You're like, okay, Mike, stop. Go ahead, just, you can't use your tongue, you know? I don't know. But then she just turns to do like a New York taxi driver. She's like, just fucking suck it, yo! And then my dick shriveled up into a clit. And we've been dating ever since. Thank you guys, I'm Dick Satori.
Keep it going with Dick Satori, y'all. This next comedian is another good friend of mine. He's a disabled vet, and actually he performed at the White House during the Obama administration. I want you guys to show him some love.